A thief is a thief no matter when the evidence is discovered. Emeka Emekesiri, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot news updates, please click on the notification bell. Emeka Emekesiri, a practicing barrister and solicitor in both Nigeria and the UK, has vehemently criticized the recent Supreme Court ruling that affirmed President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's victory. He firmly argued that the rule of law should not permit technicalities to obstruct the path to justice, emphasizing the need for the spirit of the law to take precedence over mere technicalities. As reported by Vanguard, Emekesiri expressed a strong disapproval of a Supreme Court decision not to consider evidence of criminality against Bola Tinubu simply because it was not represented at the lower court. He asserted that a thief remains a thief regardless of when the evidence against them is discovered, and emphasized the importance of holding individuals accountable for their actions. He urged Tinubu to rectify the alleged wrongdoing, advocating for restorative justice in this case. To support his position, Emekesiri argued, a thief is a thief no matter when the evidence is discovered, and he should return what he has stolen. This is restorative justice. If the thief has already eaten what he has stolen, he will pay compensation. This is reparative justice. In this case, Tinubu has not yet wasted 8 years of Nigerian life. What is required now is restorative justice so that the mandate shall be restored to the rightful owner. The lawyer also drew a parallel between the Supreme Court reliance on technicalities and a situation where a person accused of murder is sentenced to death, emphasizing the significance of upholding justice and restoring the rightful mandate. He decried the perceived loss of the judiciary independence in Nigeria and cautioned that such actions might lead the people to take matters into their own hands. People are not going to be happy with this. It's a thief is a thief that you're saying. No. Well, everybody is coming out to condemn the criminalities. Everybody is coming out to condemn it. But the thing is, unfortunately, whether they condemn it or not, waiting don't happen and go still happen. I'm telling you, waiting don't happen, go still happen. You're right, a thief is a thief no matter when or how it was shown. But in Nigeria, the system is designed with corruption, and what we get here is selective and situation justice. I tell you. People with criminal tendency in their gen accusing someone of being a thief, God forbid is saying that other commit which is not seen as a video. Let us stop lying to ourselves that the judiciary is independent in Nigeria. The judiciary in Nigeria is simply just an appendage of the executive. So how can we say we have 3 arms of government which are independent of each other when the head of one of the arms is being appointed and paid by the head of another arm? It is illogical and ridiculous to reason that the judiciary is independent when the head of executive appointment and pay the head of a judiciary. It is just like saying an employee can act independently of his employer, or like a houseboy acting independently of what his oga employed him to do, and the only justification for this self-deceit is by saying that we copied our democracy from America, and that is how it is practiced in America, forgetting that Nigerians do not have the kind of integrity that Americans have, where the Chief Justice can act against the will of the President without any consequences. The glaring truth is that if we do not have 3 arms of government in Nigeria, at best, we have 2.5 arms of government in a good regime, while in a bad regime, we only have 1 arm of government. That is the executive, which has been the case since the coming of the bad regimes of the All Progressive Congress. Of the All Progressive Congress commenced in 2015, where we have a rubber stamp legislature that is controlled by the executive and a teeming judiciary who are afraid of losing their meal ticket. My dear, you can say this over and over and over again. Do not forget the third columnist, the influential Western powers, whose agendas for against Nigeria may be quite big and they are super rich and super powerful. The Tinubu take pictures with Brigade soon after its inauguration or not? Okay. You hit the nail on your head. The legislation and the judiciary have been poked by the power drunk and the executive presidency since 2015. The two arms of judiciary and the legislature are subservient to the executive. It will be even worse under Tinubu, who will become the maximum ruler just as he did in Lagos, never breaking a position. I will have. All right. They're happy again. They're happy today, forgetting that injustices given now will definitely hurt them tomorrow. What goes around comes around. All right. All right. I'm just like asking why the thief had to be apprehended only after he had disposed of his loot. My dear, this thing where they ask me, if you ask another person, how you could feel? Unless Igbo people see whatever you wish, you would never rule this country called Nigeria. Obi lost woefully. Go to your boyfriend, bunches of lie, arrogant and disrespectful. All right. All right. All the social media lawyers and could not save Ekweremadu in United Kingdom court. UK and USA do not rubbish the electoral system and judiciary as Atiku and Obi are doing in Nigeria. Donald Trump of America is facing 91 counts for crime on television matter. Time will tell. Certificate forgers, tribe of Africa, shameless evil supporters. It is a pity that our criminals are our leaders. I kid you not. Why did they steal animals in the forest? People. Did they steal anybody's property? If he did steal, then please tell us otherwise. Close them out. Well, I have said it before and I'll say it again. All right. At the end of the day, you see this issue. This issue of thief is a thief, no matter what the evidence is discovered. I tell you, better convert them to song good person will sing. All right. Well, at the end of the day, let us see how this whole issue or incident will unfold. All right. On this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest.